I just inspected a 2003 Honda Accord with 312,000 miles that's never had a single major repair. Not a rebuilt transmission, not a replaced engine, not even a timing belt that broke. Just regular maintenance and intelligent ownership decisions over 21 years of continuous daily driving. The owner isn't a mechanic. He doesn't have special tools or insider connections. He's just a regular Honda owner who understood one critical truth. Making a Honda last 20+ years without major repairs isn't about luck. It's about following specific maintenance and driving principles that prevent problems before they start. And here's what most people don't realize. The difference between a Honda that needs a new transmission at 120,000 miles and one that runs flawlessly for 300,000+ miles usually comes down to just 5 to 10 critical decisions made throughout the vehicle's life. I've been working on Hondas for 19 years, and I've studied the patterns that separate ultra-high mileage, low-maintenance Hondas from those that need constant, expensive repairs. The owners who achieve 20+ years without major repairs all follow remarkably similar strategies. Today, I'm going to share the complete roadmap for making your Honda last over 20 years without any major repairs. This isn't theoretical advice. This is the proven system that real Honda owners have used to drive their vehicles for 2 decades with nothing more than routine maintenance. By the end of this video, you'll have a specific plan that, if followed consistently, will help your Honda reach 20+ years and 300,000+ miles without ever needing major mechanical work. Let's start with the foundation that determines everything else. The first critical decision: choosing the right Honda. Your 20-year journey starts with buying the right Honda model and avoiding the few problem years that experienced owners know to skip. The most reliable Honda models for 20+ year ownership: Civic, 1996 to 2000, 2006 to 2011, 2016+. The most proven longevity platform. 4-cylinder engines are nearly indestructible with proper maintenance. Accord, 1998 to 2002, 2008 to 2012, 2013 to 2017. Excellent longevity, especially with 4-cylinder engines. Avoid V6 automatics from 1998 to 2002. CR-V, 1997 to 2001, 2007 to 2011, 2017+. Simple, reliable AWD system and proven powertrains make these 20-year candidates. Pilot, 2009 to 2015, 2016+. The second and third generation Pilots have proven longevity with proper transmission maintenance. Models and years to avoid for 20-year ownership. Accord V6 automatic, 1998 to 2004. Known transmission issues make 20-year longevity unlikely without major repairs. Odyssey, 1999 to 2004. Transmission problems are common. The 2005 to 2010 generation is much better. Civic, 2001 to 2005. Transmission issues on automatics reduce long-term reliability. The Honda you choose sets your baseline for success. Choose wisely from the proven models. Year 1 to 3, the break-in period that determines longevity. How you treat your Honda during the first 10,000 miles affects its entire lifespan. The critical break-in protocol: first 1,000 miles. Vary your speed constantly. Don't cruise at one speed for extended periods. Avoid full throttle acceleration. Keep RPMs below 4,000. No trailer towing. Gentle acceleration and braking only. Why this matters: the piston rings are sealing against cylinder walls for the first time. Proper break-in ensures optimal compression for life. Miles 1,000 to 10,000. Gradually increase RPM range, but avoid sustained high RPM operation. Occasional moderate acceleration is beneficial. Change oil at 5,000 miles, regardless of maintenance minder. Continue avoiding aggressive driving. The first oil change secret: change oil at 5,000 miles. Even though Honda says you can wait, this first change removes break-in metals and debris that would otherwise circulate through your engine for months. Real example, two identical 2015 Civics. Owner A changed oil at 5,000 miles during break-in. Owner B followed maintenance minder and changed at 9,000 miles. At 150,000 miles, Owner A's engine showed significantly less wear during inspection. Years 1 to 5. Establishing the maintenance foundation. The maintenance habits you establish in the first 5 years determine whether you'll reach 20 years without major repairs. The proven maintenance schedule for 20-year longevity: every 4,000 miles, engine oil and filter change, using Honda 0W, 20 full synthetic tire rotation, using Honda's recommended pattern, visual inspection of all fluids, belts, and hoses, tire pressure check and adjustment, every 15,000 miles, engine air filter replacement, cabin air filter replacement, brake system inspection, battery terminal cleaning, every 30,000 miles, transmission fluid, drain and fill, never flush, differential fluid change, AWD models, spark plug inspection, replace at 75,000 on most models, every 40,000 miles, coolant replacement with Honda, Type 2, coolant brake fluid replacement, power steering fluid change, hydraulic systems only, every 100,000 miles, timing belt replacement, if equipped, critical preventive maintenance, water pump replacement when doing timing belt, all drive belts, replacement, suspension component inspection, and replacement as needed. This schedule is more aggressive than Honda's minimum requirements, but it's exactly what 20-year Hondas follow. Years 5 to 10, the critical middle period. Years 5 to 10 are when most Hondas either establish themselves as long-term survivors or develop the problems that lead to early retirement. The systems that need attention during this period: transmission preservation, 60,000 to 100,000 miles. This is the critical window for transmission longevity. Honda transmissions that receive proper service at this stage last 300,000 plus miles. Those that don't often fail between 120,000 to 180,000 miles. Required service: drain and fill transmission fluid at 60,000 miles. Second drain and fill at 90,000 miles. Use only Honda ATF or CVT fluid. Never substitute cooling system integrity, 70,000 to 100,000 miles. Cooling system failures during this period often cause head gasket problems that end 20-year aspirations. Critical maintenance: coolant replacement at 80,000 miles. Radiator hose: inspection and replacement if any cracking visible. Thermostat replacement at 100,000 miles as preventive maintenance, suspension and steering, 80,000 to 120,000 miles. Worn suspension doesn't just affect ride quality, it accelerates tire wear and stresses other components. Inspection points: struts and shocks, replace at 100,000 miles for optimal longevity. Ball joints and tie rod ends, inspect annually, replace when play develops. Wheel bearings, listen for humming noise, replace promptly if heard. Years 10 to 15, the proving ground. By year 10, you're approaching 150,000 to 200,000 miles. This is where meticulous maintenance separates survivors from vehicles needing major repairs. The critical services during the proving ground period: engine internal health, 150,000 to 200,000 miles. Valve adjustment, if applicable. Honda engines with adjustable valves need service at 105,000 miles and again around 180,000 miles. Skipping this service causes burnt valves and expensive repairs. Timing chain inspection: even though chains are designed to last longer than belts, inspect for stretch at 150,000 miles. Replace if stretched beyond specifications. PCV system maintenance: clean or replace. PCV valve at 150,000 miles to prevent oil consumption and internal contamination. Fuel system preservation: at higher mileage, fuel system cleanliness becomes critical for maintaining performance and preventing injector failures. Required maintenance: fuel filter replacement at 120,000 miles, models with replaceable filters. Fuel injector cleaning service at 150,000 miles, fuel system inspection for leaks annually. Electrical system integrity: electrical problems can strand you and are expensive to diagnose. Preventive maintenance keeps systems healthy. Critical checks: alternator load test at 120,000 miles. Replace proactively at first sign of weakness. Battery replacement every 5 to 7 years, regardless of condition. Starter inspection at 150,000 miles. All major electrical connections cleaned and protected. Years 15 to 20. The victory lap. If you've reached year 15 with no major repairs, you're in the home stretch. The final 5 years require continued diligence, but you've proven your Honda can go the distance. The final stretch maintenance strategy: recommit to frequent oil changes. At high mileage, oil change frequency becomes even more critical. Drop to 3,000 to 3,500 mile intervals to protect aging seals and components. Proactive component replacement: don't wait for failures at this stage. Replace components at first sign of weakness. Water pump at any sign of weeping. Alternator at first voltage irregularity. Starter at first slow cranking. Any sensor showing intermittent faults. Rust and corrosion prevention. At 15+ years, rust becomes the enemy in salt use regions. Protection strategy: annual undercoating application. Rust spot treatment immediately when found. Regular undercarriage washing during winter. Frame inspection for structural rust. Interior and exterior preservation. A well-maintained interior and exterior make it easier to justify continued investment in an aging vehicle. Maintenance practices: regular interior cleaning and conditioning. Paint protection and touch-up. Weather stripping replacement as needed. Headlight restoration to maintain visibility. The driving habits that ensure 20-year longevity. Maintenance alone doesn't guarantee 20 years without major repairs. How you drive matters enormously. The proven driving techniques for maximum longevity. Warm-up protocol: let engine idle 30 seconds after cold start. Drive gently, under 2,500 RPM for first 2 miles. Avoid aggressive acceleration until engine reaches operating temperature. Highway driving technique: use cruise control to maintain steady speeds. Avoid rapid acceleration and braking. Keep speeds moderate. 65 to 70 miles per hour maximizes engine life. City driving technique: anticipate stops to minimize brake wear. Accelerate smoothly and progressively. Avoid jackrabbit starts that stress drivetrain. Load management: never exceed Honda's rated capacity for passengers or cargo. Avoid towing unless your Honda is rated for it. Distribute weight evenly when carrying loads. Seasonal considerations: in winter, clear ice and snow from vehicle before driving reduces strain on wipers, washer system, and defrosters. In summer, park in shade when possible. Reduces interior UV damage and AC stress. Use engine block heater in extreme cold. Reduces cold start wear. The financial reality of 20-year ownership. Let's look at the actual costs of maintaining a Honda for 20 years without major repairs. Routine maintenance over 20 years. 250,000 miles typical. Oil changes: 63 changes at 4,000 miles. $3,780 transmission services. 4 services. $600. Coolant changes: 5 changes. $600. Brake services. Pads/rotors 3 to 4 times. $1,800. Tires: 4 sets. $2,400 timing belt. 2 services if equipped. $1,600. Batteries: 3 replacements. $600. Miscellaneous maintenance: $2,000. Total 20-year maintenance cost: $13,380. Average annual maintenance cost: $669. Compared to buying new cars every 7 to 8 years. 3 Honda purchases over 20 years at $30,000 each. $90,000. Depreciation loss, $60,000 plus registration and sales tax, $12,000 plus. Total cost of replacement strategy, $102,000 plus savings from 20-year ownership, $88,620. The financial case for 20-year ownership is overwhelming. The common mistakes that prevent 20-year success. Even with good intentions, these mistakes derail 20-year ownership goals. Mistake number 1, skipping small services. Skipping a $120 service often leads to a $2,000 repair later. Every recommended service exists for a reason. Mistake number 2, using aftermarket fluids to save money. Generic transmission fluid or coolant might save $30 per service, but risks $4,000 transmission failure. Mistake number 3, ignoring minor symptoms. Small noises, slight leaks, or minor performance changes are early warnings. Addressing them immediately prevents major failures. Mistake number 4, delaying repairs for financial convenience. Waiting until next month to fix a $200 problem often turns it into a $1,000 problem. Mistake number 5, aggressive driving habits. Years of aggressive acceleration and braking accumulate wear that makes 20-year ownership impossible. The documentation strategy. Successful 20-year Honda owners maintain meticulous records. What to document? Every service with date, mileage, and work performed, all parts replaced with part numbers, fluid types and quantities used, any problems noted and how they were resolved, tire rotation patterns and dates. Why documentation matters: prevents duplicate services, ensures nothing is missed, increases resale value dramatically, helps identify patterns, proves maintenance for warranty claims. A well-documented 20-year-old Honda can sell for 40 to 50% more than one without service records. The inspection schedule for early problem detection. Monthly inspections catch problems before they become expensive. Monthly owner inspection checklist. Check all fluid levels. Look for leaks under the vehicle. Inspect tire wear and pressure. Test all lights. Listen for new noises. Check for dashboard warning lights. Verify all accessories function properly. Annual professional inspection. Even with good maintenance, annual inspections by Honda specialists catch developing problems. Lift inspection of undercarriage brake system measurement. Suspension component check. Exhaust system inspection. Fluid condition analysis. Cost $80 to $120 annually. Value prevents thousands in major repairs through early detection. When to walk away. Sometimes, despite best efforts, it makes financial sense to retire a Honda rather than pursuing 20-year ownership. Red flags that suggest retirement: major structural rust compromising safety, multiple simultaneous major system failures, accident damage exceeding vehicle value, repair costs exceeding 50% of vehicle value, discontinued parts no longer available. If your Honda reaches year 15 to 17 before encountering these issues, you've achieved remarkable success even if you don't make 20 years. The bottom line: making your Honda last 20+ years without major repairs isn't about special knowledge or mechanical expertise. It's about following an aggressive preventive maintenance schedule, using only Honda-specified fluids and quality parts, driving with mechanical sympathy, addressing problems immediately when they arise, maintaining detailed service records, performing regular inspections. The Hondas that reached 20 years weren't lucky. They were maintained by owners who understood that prevention is always cheaper than repair, that quality parts and fluids matter, and that mechanical sympathy extends component life dramatically. Your Honda is capable of 20+ years of reliable service. Whether it achieves that depends entirely on the care and attention you provide consistently throughout its life. Start implementing these strategies today, regardless of your Honda's current age. It's never too late to begin the practices that lead to ultra-long-term ownership success. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.